Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on yet another Pokemon tier list, one of the last ones that I can think of. I have some other ideas for Pokemon tier lists, but this is one of the ones I've been sitting on for a while. I'm going to be doing a tier list of all of the Mega Evolutions that have come out in Generation 6, as well as in Gen 9 with Legend ZA. I wanted to make this a little bit earlier, but then at Pokemon Day at the end of February, they announced more Mega Evolutions. So I was kind of waiting just to see if they were potentially going to announce even more. But it seems like it's done now. If they end up making more Mega Evolutions out of nowhere, then I will add to the description of this video where I would put them in a tier list. But, so yeah, Mega Evolutions, I think they're a pretty cool mechanic. I think they kind of lost a little bit of their appeal over the years. But like when Gen 6 was coming out, it was a pretty big deal. It was really something that had never been seen before. So, I, like many other people, were very excited to see Mega Evolutions come through. And then seeing that they were in Legends EA again, I thought it was pretty cool. I'm glad they're not in like every game. If they just span Mega Evolutions in every single Pokemon game, I feel like it'd get pretty tiresome and pretty boring. I think my only real issue with Mega Evolutions is that some of them are just like wasted. Like it kind of feels like every Pokemon that gets a Mega needs to be like a special Pokemon. But like they just give them to, in my opinion, some Pokemon that are just like throwaways. Like it's like wasted. Whereas some Pokemon I feel like deserve it more than others. Cough cough, Flagon. And yeah, let's get to it. I'm planning on making more videos soon. I just have a lot of stuff going on right now, but I wanted to make a tier list video just to hold people over until my next videos come out. They are a work in progress. I am not abandoning YouTube, I promise. I'm working on it. So let's start off with the first set of Megas. First off, we have the Kanto starters. Mega Venusaur. I think Mega Venusaur is pretty good. The way that I'm ranking Megas is like, does the Pokemon actually deserve a Mega? Deserve as in like, do I think that they should have one? Not like, would that be helpful to them competitively? Like obviously, basically all Megas are going to help them competitively. I don't pay attention to competitive Pokemon too much, so I'm kind of just going off of vibes as well as the ones that I actually have used. Obviously, I haven't used all of them. I've used a couple of them in my various playthroughs of Pokemon games, but obviously not all of them. Most of these are just going to be going off vibes. If I think the Pokemon deserves a Mega, if their Mega is actually cool, if it adds to the design. Some of these Megas are honestly over-designed. They kind of just go too far. Or it's just like, what are we even looking at anymore? That's what some of these feel to me, but let's just stick with it. So Venusaur is gonna get a grape. I like the added flower vibes, the large tropical leaf on top. I think it's pretty cool. And I like Venusaur already, so liking the Pokemon definitely helps the fact that I got a Mega. Next up, Charizard got 2 Mega Evolutions. You got Charizard X, which is the dragon one, and then Charizard Y, which is the drought super special attack guy. Charizard X, I mean, he looks really cool. So he's going to get a great because he looks so sick. I think Charizard Y is going to get a good. I'm already not a super big fan of Charizard. I don't think his design's great, but I do like his utility of Drought comes out and he just lights it up with special attack. That's pretty cool. I like that. Then yeah, Charizard, the black and blue design is so iconic. And then like the Pokemon Origins like mini series that came out on YouTube made me like Charizard X quite a bit. I cannot lie. Next up is Mega Blastoise. This one I used in my Pokemon Y playthrough when I got the game in like 2012 when it first came out. I think he looks a little bit lame. I feel like they could have done more with him. I do like Blastoise, but I feel like they could have done something different other than just have a bigger cannon. I don't know. I still like him. But he is kind of just like okay. It's not really doing a whole lot for me. Beedrill, Mega Beedrill. I already don't really like Beedrill. It's just like more bee things. This one feels a little over-designed to me. I don't hate it though, so I'm gonna give it a meh, personally. Mega Pidgeot. I like Pidgeot quite a bit. This one just kind of adds design. I feel like this is like a good gauge for what a Mega should look like, but it's not like amazing. I don't really think Pidgeot needed a Mega, honestly, but he got one, and I think it's just good. It's not amazing, but it's not bad or anything. Mega Alakazam. I think he's pretty cool. I've never used it before. I think I'm going to give it a great. he's already had the vibe of holding the spoons, and now they're just accentuating it by giving him 5 spoons that levitate around him. I feel like this is a very fitting Mega Evolution for Alakazam. Mega Slowbro, I use this in Pokemon Legends ZA. My hot take is that I think he's kind of perfect. This is one of my favorite Megas. It gives him such good stats as well. Like throwing Mega Slowbro with Calm Mind in Legends ZA was so good. I really like Mega Slowbro. He's one of my favorite Megas. He also just looks really funny. Like usually regular Slowbro has like the shell eating its tail, but now the shell is like on his entire body, and that's pretty funny to me. Mega Gengar. I feel like he looks a little weird. I think he's kind of just okay to me. I don't really know what happened. Maybe he's supposed to be inspired by something, is like his design, but the fact that he's just like crawling on the ground now, I don't really think he looks that cool. I think he looks like fine. He's just okay, personally. Also, if you cannot tell, this is a very low vibe video. I'm kind of tired, and I'm doing this really late at night, but I thought it would be fun to do this while it's nice and chill. Mega Kangaskhan. See, the thing about Mega Kangaskhan is I don't really care much about Kangaskhan, but I like the idea of it, that it's just its baby is popped out of its pouch. And now it has, I forget what the ability, the ability that lets it like do normal damage and then it does a second hit of, I think, reduced damage. I think it's kind of cool. I'm going to give him a good. Yeah, I think I'm happy with a good for Kangaskhan. I think he's fine to get a Mega. I just don't really care for Kangaskhan personally. Mega Pinsir. I don't really care for Pinsir as a Pokemon. In terms of his Mega, he like flies now, which is kind of cool. I think he's gonna get an okay. That's all I really gotta say about that. Yeah, he just gets an okay. I don't think any of these guys have picked up types other than Mega Charizard picking up a Dragon. But yeah, he's just okay. Mega Gyarados, I personally think Mega Gyarados looks bad. I think that makes his design way less cool. He's just like fat now, and he picks up Dark type instead of flying. The flying honestly kind of helped him. I don't know. I just don't really like how Mega Gyarados looks. It just looks like they kind of fucked his design a little bit and made him really like. Why is he so fat? Like this guy needs to go on a diet. Is kind of how I feel about it, but it's fine. I don't really care about Gyarados in the first place. It's not for me. Mega Aerodactyl is just Aerodactyl, but now he's an old man. I think he's okay. He just has like extra stones and like stalagmites growing on him. That's decent. First new design from Legends ZA was Mega Dragonite. That's an S tier. I love Dragonite already. I'm pretty sure I put him in S in my Generation 1 ranking. Mega Dragonite, he just has the wings on his head. I love it. I think it's just like perfect. It's not over designed. They didn't overthink it. It's just this is what he should be, and this is what he got. It's great. Next up is Mewtwo X and Y. I don't remember which one is which personally. I know this one is the one where he punches and he's got the punch and he's fighting type. But I think this one he just gets crack special attack. I don't remember which one's which. I think this is Y. In terms of this one, I think he looks kind of weird. I think honestly these are both just okay. Like Mewtwo does not need a Mega Man. He was like fine. Mega Man mentioned. He was fine. He didn't really need one, but I guess he got two because they just love Mewtwo so much. But it's whatever. It's like fine. I don't really care that much. Ampharos is, I think, A tier. I think it's an S tier. I really like, yeah, because he picks up Dragon type when he Megas. I think I'm going to give it an S tier. I think it's kind of perfect. The Dragon type, I don't really know how I feel about Dragon type, giving it to Ampharos. But Ampharos is one of my favorite Pokemon. Like, he'd rank in, like, top 30, probably. Top 20, top 30. I really like Ampharos. He's kind of a go-to whenever I play any Johto game. Which I've only played Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But, yeah, I really like Ampharos. He's just cool. I like how he's got the extra, like... It almost looks like there's, like, clouds coming off of him. I think that looks nice. So, he's gonna get an S. Yeah. Mega Steelix. I don't quite know how I feel about Mega Steelix. I think he looks decent. I think I'll probably give him a good. He has like extra rocks around him, then he has like this ring kind of orbiting around his head. That's kind of cool. I think it's decent. I'll give him good. Mega Scizor is just kind of okay. He kind of just has like vice grip hands now rather than claws. I feel like he looks... I think his arms are a little goofy to me. They kind of lose a little bit of the coolness of Scizor, because I think Scizor's kind of cool looking. But I think this is a little odd. Mega Heracross was goated in Legends EA. I love the one that's given to you in the trade evolution. I think it was a trade, or it was just gifted. He's going to at least get a good. Yeah, I don't know if Heracross needed a Mega, but I guess he got one. And it's like decent. It's decent. I think he looks decent. It's just good. Mega Houndoom looks very cool. Gonna give him an A tier on that one. He's got like the bone structure, the devil horns. The bones are like growing like spiky and pointing out of him. And that's pretty cool. Same kind of thing with Tyranitar. Although I think I'm just gonna give him a B. All the extra spikes on him look a little over-designed personally. But it's still decent. I mean, Tyranitar is a cool Pokemon. This is Mega Sceptile. I think he's pretty cool. He does pick up Dragon type. I gotta give him at least a grade. I wish the picture here was a little bit better. I think Mega Sceptile looks pretty cool. I don't really have much more to say about it. He's got like the extra tail shenanigans going on. I think it's alright. Next up is Mega Blaziken. That's S tier. I had him on the pre-order bonus in Pokemon Y when that came out. Great Pokemon. He was extremely good. Very big fan of Mega Blaziken. He's got like the extra flames coming off of his hands. It's just like, it's like perfect once again. Like not over designed. Just not like too busy. It's just like a perfect amount of added stuff to him. I think it looks great. Mega Swampert, it's a real shame because Swampert is a really great Pokemon. But they just made him like muscular. I don't know. I think he's okay. Which is a shame. Like I said, I really like Swampert. I used him in Alpha Sapphire. Swampert's a great Pokemon. He's fantastic. But nah, that Mega is not really it for me personally. I gotta be honest. I never really liked his Mega. When I first saw it when I played Oras, I was like, what is this, man? Yeah. His Mega is not doing much for me, but Swampert's a very cool Pokemon. Gardevoir. Gardevoir Mega is like really freaking good. Very, very strong. Is it S though? It might be S tier actually. Actually no, I think its design's kind of just like a little basic. Just like a larger dress. No, but it's really good though. No, it's going S. It's going S. I really like Gardevoir, and Mega Gardevoir is very strong. Yeah, he's gonna get an S. Mega Sableye. I don't know how I feel about Mega Sableye. He is just like hiding behind the stone now. I think that's kind of funny. I don't really care much about Sableye personally, but I think he's kind of cool. He's decent in Pokopia. I wish he sold you different items, but I think he's just okay. Mostly it's just, why did Sableye even bother getting a Mega? Like, was he that popular? I don't know, man. Mega Mawile. I didn't realize a lot of people actually liked Mawile. This is something I wasn't aware of, but I guess Mawile's a big fan favorite. Its design is pretty cool. This is in the same generation. It also picked up Fairy type, which is nice. And then its Mega, I think it gives it huge power, which is crazy. It's at least good. I like that they went a little super duper with the with like her hair and the chompiness of the hair and it biting. That's pretty cool. Mega Aggron. I wish it looked a little bit like, it looks really cool. I don't know if it looks like great though. Actually, maybe it is great. It's not S though. It's definitely not S. I always felt like there's like something off about Mega Aggron. It's definitely not S. But, I mean, Aggron's already a cool Pokemon. His Megas, I'll give him a great. There's always just something missing that keeps him from being, like, perfect. I don't really know what it is, though. Yeah. I feel like all of these Megas are super subjective in how people rank them. So, I'd be very curious to see how people feel about some of the ones that I put low or some of the ones I put high. Very interested to know. Mega Metacham. I think he looks okay. I think he looks good. Just the extra, kind of the same thing that Blaziken had with like the flames kind of coming off of his hand. Similar sort of thing that Medicham has. I think it's good. I don't really care much for Medicham. I would be interested in using Medicham at a party at some point, but otherwise I just don't really care much for Medicham personally. Manectric. Manectric, he looks a little bit stupid because he's just a large lightning bolt. Like, Manectric already was pretty cool looking, but this Mega, it's just meh. It's meh to me personally. I don't really like it that much. Mega Sharpedo. He just kind of looks a little more beaten up and, like, roughed up. I think it's probably at least a good. Sharpedo feels fitting to get a Mega. Like, he's like the main ace of Archie from Team Aqua, so that feels a little fitting. I kind of feel the same way about Camerupt, although I think Mega Camerupt actually is pretty cool. I'm going to give him a great. I used him in my ORAS party, Mega Camerupt. It's just like a volcano growing out of his back. It looks pretty sweet. I really can't complain too much. Mega Altaria. This one I'm kind of tempted to put in S. I think Altaria is a really cool Pokemon. I would be interested in trying it in a party. I think I'm gonna give this an S. I like the cloud theme that it's got going on. I think that's just really aesthetically pleasing. It's just nice to look at Mega Altaria. Makes you want to like fall asleep on it. Shout out to Witch Atelier. If you know, you know. Episode 5. I'm gonna put an S. I really like Mega Altaria. It's just like it's already had the cloud wings when it's Swablu and Altaria, so it just becomes like more cloud. And I feel like that makes sense. I feel like that's very fitting, and I think it picks up Fairy type. If I'm not wrong, I think it becomes Dragon and Fairy. I could be incorrect with that, but I believe it becomes Dragon and Fairy. Next up is Mega Banette. I don't really like Banette that much, but I recognize that I could see people liking Banette. It's maybe just like a me thing. I don't really care much for it. That's kind of how I feel about it. That being said, I think its Mega's okay. It's just alright. I don't really have much of an issue with it. Mega Absol. A lot of people really like Absol. I don't really care for Absol, honestly. He just doesn't really do a whole lot for me. So his Megas, honestly, it's kind of just okay. I know people really like Absol. Just like, His Mega just gets like more feathery. It's not really what I had in mind for Absol. Not that I even care much for him. But people like him. Whatever. It's out of my hands. Mega Glalie. I don't know, man. This looks a little stupid. Is it bad? I think it's meh. It's at least meh. I think Mega Glalie looks really stupid. Yeah, I don't really like him that much. I think he looks kind of bad. After that, we have Mega Salamence, and he's just like a massive crescent moon. That's pretty cool. I feel like he always looked like he's really cool, but at the same time, he looks a little silly. Like he's just like a fighter jet. I don't know. Like he's definitely is cool enough to be A, but he's not quite S. Ignoring like stats and everything. I'm kind of not really looking at stats too much unless it's a Pokemon I'm aware of how their stats change. Like knowing that Mawile gets huge power. And like knowing that some of those switch types. He's just like a fighter jet. I don't know. He's like fine, I guess. That's kind of the same way I feel about Mega Metagross. Like Metagross is a really sick Pokemon. Definitely one I want to use in a party one day. But his Mega is just like, it's kind of odd. It's kind of like, instead of its 4 feet planted on the ground, now it's just like rotated 90 degrees. And now it's up. It's like, I think it's at least good. Whereas I think Salamence looks cool, albeit a little silly. I think Metagross is just like not as cool as he should be. Next up is Mega Latios, Mega Latios. They look identical. They both look exactly the same to me. I don't even know which one is which. Genuinely have no idea, so they're just gonna get put together. Latios, 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 Latios. Whatever each one is, I don't really care. Mega Lopunny, it's fine. It's okay. I don't really care much for Lopunny. I think it actually gets fighting type, which I don't believe normal Lopunny has fighting type, which is really odd. But I believe Mega Lopunny does get fighting type. Then we got Mega Garchomp. I always feel like Garchomp could look cooler in his Mega. I think it's still good, but I never like love Mega Garchomp. It's fine. Yeah, he has like the extra spikes on his chest. I never really thought that looked very cool. I think it looks a little weird, but it might just be a me thing. It's very possible. Next up is Mega Lucario. This was one of like the flagship Mega designs that they were really advertising the hell out of. It's like the first time you're introduced to Megas in X and Y. And they also gave you a free one in the city with the third gym after you beat the third gym. Yeah, they really wanted you to have a Mega Lucario. They really wanted you to remind you that they love glazing Lucario. I think his Mega is good. Is it great though? It is pretty cool actually. I think I'm gonna give him a great. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'll give him a great. Then we got Abomasnow, Mega Abomasnow. I don't really know what it's trying to be. I never really understood Mega Abomasnow. I think it's still okay, but something is off about it. It's just something is just not right with Mega Abomasnow. Is kind of how I'm feeling about it. Mega Gallade is probably S tier. Yeah, Mega Gallade gets S tier. It's super cool. It looks more regal than before. Yeah, I also really like Gallade. I think I'm pretty sure I put it in S tier. Gallade is sick, and Mega Gallade is no different. Mega Audino? I don't know, man. Why did Audino get a freaking Mega, dude? What a waste. That's gonna go in meh. It's not even bad. It's just fine. It's okay. It's meh. It's below okay. Actually, it is just straight up meh. Mega Diancie. I don't even know. I think it looks cool. It's a mythical Pokemon, so I have like no connection to it whatsoever, personally. Although I think Mega Diancie does look cool, actually. I will give it that. It's got nice coloring. It's a nice evolution of the design. It's just I have no personal attachment to it. Then there's the primal versions. Primal reversions or whatever the hell they called them in ORAS. They like don't look quite different enough to get the Mega status. But I guess they are supposed to be like their Mega forms, I suppose. They just look so similar. It's just them, but with like ancient glowing spots on them. I guess I could rank them. I mean, if I was to rank them, they'd probably just both go in like okay. Because they are just okay. They're not really Megas. I think they're called primal reversions because they're like reverting to their original primal states. That's kind of just all I feel about them. I don't really have much more to say. They're just okay. Mega Rayquaza is S tier because he's fucking busted and doesn't even need to hold a stone or an item to get the Mega. That's crazy. That is actually insane. So yeah, he gets S tier and he's really cool. And it was a great reward to get him after the Delta episode in ORAS. Very big fan of that. This template I'm using on Tier List Maker, this person included Ash Greninja. Sorry, this is not a Mega. I'm sorry. This is not a Mega though. It is not getting rated. I'm not doing Ash Greninja. You cannot make me. That is some anime only bullshit. Dragonite here twice. I'm gonna move that down. I think everything else should be covered though. Alright. Now we're getting to the Legend ZA Mega Evolutions that they added with that game. Starting off with Mega Victreebel. I thought it looked decent. I think it's good. I think I'd give it at least a good. Yeah, that feels fair. I like that it's... I actually don't even really know what I like about it. It's just kind of fat. It's kind of funny looking. But in like a way that like, it's okay to be funny looking. Whereas Salamence shouldn't be funny looking. He should look like fucking cool. I would not call Victreebel a cool looking Pokemon or like Mega Victreebel cool looking. But like Salamence should be cool looking. I feel like he's not quite where he should be. But yeah, Victreebel's, it's okay. I like Victreebel as a Pokemon. I think it's okay to get a Mega. It wouldn't be my first pick, but I think it's fine to get a Mega. Mega Chestnut, I actually really like Mega Chestnut. I'm gonna give it an S tier. I think he's pretty freaking cool. And when you actually like see him in game, he's got like he's holding a spear. Now the way that you get the Mega Stones for the Kalos starters is ridiculous. What a stupid method where you have to play the whatever ranked battle mode. Like the ranked battle mode's fun a little bit, but I don't want to grind it for Mega Stones, man. Like who decided that? Actually, it's such a stupid case of FOMO. It's things like that that made it so I did not get all the Mega Stones in Legend ZA. I just could not be bothered to do some of them. But I still got to see them, and I still think that he looks really cool. I really like Mega Chestnut. He's one of my favorite Megas. I also think Mega Delphox looks pretty cool. It's like riding the broom, and it's supposed to be like a sorcerer, like a mage. He looks pretty sweet. I kind of feel the same as Greninja, but like Mega Greninja is basically the exact same thing as Greninja, but he's like riding a star upside down. They're riding a water shuriken. That's literally it. There is nothing else going on with Mega Greninja. Like even his like face design, it looks like way too similar. It's not really doing anything for me, man. I don't think he still looks cool because it's Greninja. Greninja's a cool Pokemon. I think he gets glazed a little hard, but I think he's still a cool Pokemon. But I don't know. It felt like a little like this is the first idea someone had. They're like, fuck it, just put it in. Mega Malamar. I always thought it looked a little stupid. He is big brain though, which is kind of funny. It's gonna go in okay. I don't love Malamar or Mega Malamar. I think normal Malamar is a cool Pokemon. But Mega Malamar, it just looks a little bit like a Mega Mind, which maybe that's what they're going for, but it's not doing a whole lot for me personally. Mega Hawlucha. Now, Hawlucha is a Pokemon that I actually feel is fair to be getting a Mega. That feels like a normal, relevant Pokemon to get a Mega. I think because I'm not really the biggest fan of Hawlucha, as it's just like a total personal thing, it's gonna get A tier. I think Mega Hawlucha is objectively one of the best Mega designs that they've done. It's just like, it's so fitting. It makes sense with the character and with the Pokemon. I just don't really care that much for Hawlucha. But like when I got the reveal, and when we saw the reveal in the teaser trailer for it, I immediately thought, yeah, someone's gonna love this. And I'm sure someone does love it somewhere in the world. For me, he's cool, he's great, I think he deserves a Mega. I think it looks very fitting for him. I just don't think Hawlucha's that cool a Pokemon. Or I think he's like fine. I just don't really use like single evolution Pokemon that much. I kind of like ones that evolve more. That's just a totally a me thing. Mega Clefairy. I think it's kind of cool. I think Mega Clefairy is kind of cool. I'm gonna put it in good. I like that it gets wings and it becomes psychic. No, it becomes fairy flying, I believe. That's not really what I expected from Mega Clefairy. Like it getting wings and becoming more like a butterfly. It's not like a super impressionable one to me. Mega Starmie. Ugh, I don't know, man. Like it is really funny that it's like growing legs and just runs around. But I think it looks kind of stupid, honestly. And I mean, that's not really what I think Starmie should be. I feel like Starmie should be more imposing. It just looks like, I don't know, like those are like really stupid found footage videos on YouTube of like horror. Like not a good one, like a silly one that feels like it's supposed to be like a YouTube poop video. Like it's intentionally supposed to be made bad. And that's kind of how Mega Starmie feels to me. I'm gonna give it a meh. I think it looks kind of bad. I've never really liked Mega Starmie. When I first saw it, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was something that someone made up. And then I saw it in game. I did not believe it until I saw it in game when I played Legends EA. Even when I saw like pre-release stuff, and I saw people like leaking them, and obviously I was looking at the Megas myself, I did not believe it until I saw it in game, because I was like, that is really stupid. But it's real, alright. Alright, Mega Meganium. Where do I place Meganium as a thing? I like that it gets fairy type. I think it's pretty sweet. But I have no idea where I'm going to put this. The fact that I'm not immediately thinking S tier makes me feel like it should not be S tier. Although I did use Meganium in Legends EA, and it was pretty good. Getting the fairy type really helps it. I think I'm going to give it at least an A tier. I think A tier feels fair for Mega Meganium. I like A tier for this. That feels very fitting. Mega Feraligatr. See, if you just see this picture, you're gonna say like, what the hell am I even looking at? It just looks like they just give him a hood. It does actually like clamp down and it kind of gives him a massive like dragon jaw. I think it's kind of cool, but I think they could have done the design a little bit better. Maybe just don't give him a hood like this. Maybe just make him permanently wear it like that. I don't know why it's like up and then it comes down specifically when he attacks. I think they kind of fucked up the design just a little bit. It makes him way less cool than he really should be, because Feraligatr is a cool Pokemon. For that, like, I get what they're going for, and they give him Dragon type, which is interesting. I think it's one of the only water dragon types besides, like, Palkia. So that's pretty cool, but yeah, something got messed up here. Something happened with Mega Feraligatr, and it's a shame, because I feel like he deserves a little better. Mega Emboar, I don't know how I feel about Mega Emboar. It feels very similar to base Emboar, but it's just got, like, extra fire off of its, I guess, neck or, like, collarbone area. And then it's holding a spear. It's decent. It's alright. I think it's just okay. I think Emboar's a good Pokemon. Not amazing, but I think he's at least good. And yeah, it's kind of the same thing I feel about Mega Emboar. It's kind of just like fine. It's okay. It's inoffensive to me. They could have made it worse, but it also, I feel like it could have had a little more sauce to it. Mega Skarmory, they did make Mega Skarmory gold, but they also, like, gave him extra, like, I don't know, he looks weird. I think he's kind of mad to me. Like, what did they do to his feet? He's got, like, the extra, I don't know what you'd call it, extra claws or something on his feet. I think he looks a little meh. I don't really like him that much. He's, like, fine. Same kind of thing with Mega Frostlass. It's just, like, tall. It's just tall Frostlass. It's mad to me. There's a big group of these guys where I'm just like, eh. I could have gone without a Mega of that guy because it looks like that. Same kind of thing, Mega Excadrill. It's like, whatever, man. It's just like bigger. I think that's honestly is one of the worst looking ones. I don't really like it that much. I don't think there's any Mega where I look at it and say, that's terrible. I don't think there's any terrible Megas. But there definitely are a couple underwhelming ones. And Excadrill is most certainly one of the ones that are underwhelming. Mega Scolipede, I think is just okay. Actually no, I'm gonna give it a good. It gets a suit of armor, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I like that it gets the armor on it. I think that's pretty cool. Mega Scrafty. I don't want to say what it looks like, but I have a thought in my mind of what this looks like. That being said, it is kind of meh. I think he looks kind of stupid. I don't really like how Scrafty looks. Why does he have like a white robe on? It's like the worst color they could have given him. Why a white robe with a hood? It's the worst thing that they could have landed on. They did not cook with Mega Scrafty, man. Mega Electros, it's okay. It has like positive and negative terminals. Because it's supposed to be like a battery or something. It's just okay. I like that they kept the theme of it like floating in the air. But normal Electros, like how he looked like in Gen 5, is way cooler than how he looks in 3D. They kind of fucked him a little bit. They did him dirty. Electros was done dirty. Now Chandelure. Oh, Mega Chandelure is S tier. That's a banger design. I love a Mega Chandelure. I've been sitting on using Chandelure for a really long time in a party. I've always just been like waiting for the time when it felt appropriate. And Legends ZA was that time. I saw that he was getting a Mega. I'm like, yeah, I'm using Mega Chandelure. And let it be known, it was a classic. Mega Chandelure is fantastic. Very, very big fan of Mega Chandelure. Just like a chandelier, but more, not over designed. It's like more regal. It looks very expensive. It's just like a perfect encapsulation of what Chandelure is supposed to be. Just more chandelier. Mega Pyroar, is it bad? Is it bad? It might be bad. Yeah. I think Mega Pyroar is gonna get bad. It's just like a larger main. Like, that's one of the laziest Megas that they could have possibly done. Like, I get why Pyroar, because it's supposed to be like the Team Flare thing, but I don't know, man. I don't really like it that much. It's kind of bad. I think it's kind of bad. Mega Floette, it only gets a Mega because it's story relevant for AZ, that guy. It's like fine, it's okay. Yeah, I don't think they have to do a lot of extra work to actually get it in game. I don't remember what you have to do, but I don't care enough to do it, and I did not bother doing it. Yeah. So I don't know. The post game of Legends Z was like so short, and all the extra stuff they want you to do after that. Nah, I'm good, man. I'll pass. Mega Barbicle. It's meh. I don't like it that much. I think it looks kind of stupid. I don't really like it that much, honestly. What I do like, though, is Mega Dragalge. This guy's a banger. He's gonna get A tier. Yeah, I really like Mega Dragalge. Dragalge is a Pokemon I wasn't sure if I was going to like when I used him. He ended up being like one of my great all-around special attackers. Like, he had so many good moves. He had like Ice Beam. I gave him Thunderbolt. I gave him like Sludge Bomb or whatever I gave him. And then like Dragon Pulse. Any special attack, he just did it. And he knew it and he did it well. Dragalge was great. Poison Dragon is a great typing as well. Very, very big fan of Dragalge. I actually would use him again in another game. Yeah, he's really cool. I really like Dragalge. The only reason I get A instead of S, I think the eyes are a little weird, but I don't know. I feel like I get on another day I get switched this to S, but like compared to my A tier, I still think I like Meganium more. I still think I maybe like Venusaur more, but like I don't like them as much as these ones. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I might reshuffle these once I have them all put together, but this is where I'm gonna stick with for now. Mega Zygarde, just like a massive cannon. I don't really think he looks that cool. I don't even know how I feel about it. I just don't really like it that much. It's fine. Yeah, it's just fine. Like, you get him in the final battle of ZA, and he's like really cool, but then he's like, oh, I don't know. It's just not doing much for me. I don't really know how else to put it. It's just a massive cannon, and it just obliterates things. Like, that's kind of it. This feels like the legally mandated Mega Evolution because he's like kind of the title of the game. I feel like if Zygarde was getting a Mega, then Xerneas and Yveltal also maybe could have gotten a Mega, but that might just be me. Next up, Mega Drampa. I'm gonna give him a good. I don't really know what the design is supposed to be going for, other than he kind of just looks more like an old man. Or actually, he looks younger, if anything. And then that's like the hair that he loses as he gets older. I think Mega Drampa's kind of cool. And he might be the only Dragon Normal type. That's not bad. I think it's decent. A Pokemon that really grew on me that I did not think I was going to like very much is Phalanx. I did not care for it in Sword and Shield when they first introduced, but Legends ZA with the new Mega Phalanx has really breathed new life into this Pokemon. And I think it looks way cooler. I think it redeemed it quite a bit. I think I had him in Mega before. He's at least good now. I still don't really care that much for base Phalanx, but Mega Phalanx is very cool. I definitely cannot deny that. I think all these next ones are all from the DLC, which, for the record, I did not purchase the DLC. I have never seen any of these guys in-game. This is the only time I've really seen them, as well as when the DLC first came out, I watched a video to see all the new Megas because I was curious. The DLC looks like a waste of like $45 in Canada. That's what it costs in Canada. It looks like a complete waste of money. I have no interest in playing the DLC. It sounds grindy. It's just, eh. And it's like, I don't know. It's just like going to Lumiose again. I have no interest. But it does have new Megas, so we got to talk about it in this video. And starting with the first Mega from the DLC. In fact, actually, the first two Megas, because Raichu got an X and a Y form. I believe this one is the X form, and I believe this one's the Y form. Regardless of their names, they're just okay. I think, honestly, both of them just kind of go in C tier as just okay. They don't really do a whole lot for me. They're just fine. They're okay. I don't think they look that cool. Mega Chimecho. I don't think Chimecho really needs a Mega, but he looks cool, actually. I'm going to give him a good. And then for some reason, Absol got another Mega. Like, what are we doing, man? Why? He does actually look cool, though. He looked cooler than base Mega Absol. So he's going to get a good tier, at least. Mega Staraptor is one of the few ones I saw and said, yeah, that's great. It's just a great Mega. I don't even think Staraptor needed a Mega. That's like pure fan service, it feels like. But I think it's good. In fact, it's great, actually. Mega Staraptor's cool. Oh, God, I forgot that Garchomp got another one. This was the one that got announced in the Pokemon Presents, that he was getting one more Mega. And it's just like, what are we doing, man? What are all these Pokemon getting second Megas? I do not care or give a shit about this. He kind of goes in the same spot as other Garchomp. Where is he? I don't even know where I put the first Garchomp. Here. He's like the same thing to me, man. Like literally the same thing. I'll put it in order. It's just like instead of the claws on his stomach or like the extra spikes on his stomach, they just go on like his hands now. He's basically the exact same thing. It's just so lame, dude. What is even the point? I don't get it. I almost feel like out of principle I need to put him down a tier. Honestly, out of principle I'm putting him down a tier. Just like, what are we even doing? It looks so similar. They barely even tried to make something different. I mean, to be fair, Absol looks different as well. Or looks very similar design-wise. But the color makes a massive difference. And very, like, contrasts them super well. If you put the two Garchomps beside one another, I could not tell you which one was the old one and which one was the new one. Honestly, I thought that the old one was the one that would have the spikes on the sides of his hands. Why would it go on his chest? That makes no fucking sense. And then Lucario got another Mega for some reason. Like, give some Pokemon that have never seen Megas a Mega. Why are we giving them the Pokemon that already have Megas? I just, like, don't get it, man. It's so confusing. It's just meh. I don't like his colors. I don't even think he looks that cool. And he already has a Mega. Almost out of principle, I feel like I need to put him in lower. I just don't like it. Now, Mega Heatran feels a little confusing. Why not, like, Giratina, if anything? Why Heatran? He's mad at me. He doesn't even look that different, honestly. He just looks like more red. Like, I'm trying to picture Heatran in my mind right now. And it just looks the exact same to me. It's not that cool to me, personally. Which is too bad, because I feel like Heatran is kind of a cool Pokemon. But, yeah. Mega Darkrai, I'm really conflicted on how to rank Mega Darkrai. Because, like, how it looks right here is actually so stupid. It looks terrible. However, when it opens its eye, that's pretty cool, actually. So he's going to get at least a good. I think the Mega Darkrai is, like, right on the brink of being over-designed, which is why he's not any higher for me. Also, I know a lot of people really like Darkrai. I like Darkrai. I don't love Darkrai. I don't think he's amazing. Other than, like, the fact that he's a really good Pokemon and he's, like, a cool event. But the fact that he was an event just, like, it loses so much of its appeal to me. No connection to it. And furthermore, I think he was the star of, like, a Pokemon movie. A star. He was one of, like, the main featured Pokemon in one of the Pokemon movies. I think I watched the movie once when I was, like, way younger, like grade 3 or something. I don't really remember anything about the movie, but I never really, like, it really never made me feel like, oh my god, Darkrai's so cool. If anything, I think that was the same movie that Shaman was in. It made me like Shaman more than Darkrai. But Darkrai is still, like, a cool Pokemon, for sure. He's definitely very cool. I don't think his Mega exemplifies that very well. It might be cooler if I saw him in-game, but I'm not paying for over $40 to go get a Mega Darkrai that I'm never going to use ever again. So, yeah, I'm going to save my money a little bit. Mega Golurk is great. I'm glad that Golurk got a Mega. This is a guy that feels like he deserves a Mega. It's just like, now let's make a big Pokemon even bigger, and let's make him glow. And then they cooked. It's just like the perfect amount of not too much. It's like they got the Goldilocks zone for Golurk's Mega design. Not too hot, not too cold, not too over-designed, but not too, like, similar to his original design. Like, you could put them side by side and be like, yeah, this one's the Mega. I think it looks good. I don't really have any notes. It's just, like, a great design. It's not, like, I don't think it's perfect to me. Because I don't have that much of an attachment to Mega, or to Golurk. But the fact that Golurk got a Mega feels well-deserved, personally. Mega Meowstic? It's like, whatever, man. Do people really like Meowstic that much? I guess. Mega Crabominable? Besides for, like, the icicle fists, he looks basically the same. Oh, I did not mean to click that. He just looks basically, he's not disgusting. He's just gonna be in meh. He looks basically the exact same, dude. Like, almost identical to normal Crabominable, other than, like, he, like, stands up now, rather than being, like, crap. But he still looks like, he just looks too similar, man. He just looks too similar. Mega Golisopod. I think he might go in good. I actually think he looks pretty cool. He's got like the arm cannons now. I think that's a nice upgrade to Golisopod. It's just like now he has two extra appendages rather than like, oh, big suit of armor. He looks so different. He has all these new upgrades. It's just like he has just one or like two new appendages that are just over the shoulder turrets. That he doesn't need much more than that. I think Golisopod's a decent Pokemon, and I think his Mega reflects that. I think he makes sense to get a Mega as well. And we have a couple more left. Next up is Mega Magearna. I do not know what the difference between those two are supposed to be. Let me Google it real quick. Alright, so I just looked at Mega Magearna to see what these two forms are. I have no idea what they're supposed to be. This is once again a mythical Pokemon, but I have no attachment to whatsoever. It's not even a Gen 6 Pokemon. Like, why Magearna? It's just such a random Pokemon to give a Mega to. It's just meh to me, dude. It's just meh. Like I guess it looks okay, but why Magearna? Why did Magearna get a Mega, man? I don't get it. I'm not ranking the other one. They're like the same to me. I have no different opinions. Mega, what's this guy? Zeraora? I think it's Aurora. He looks okay. Still not sure why he got a Mega above everything else. Like, what happened to Flygon, man? Zeraora got a Mega so that Flygon couldn't. Like, what a damn shame, dude. Actually scammed. Flygon got done dirty so much. Why not give a Mega to, like, Corviknight? Now, that would be sick. Or, like, Dragapult? Are you kidding me? Why not Dragapult, dude? Couldn't have done Hexorus? Or, like, a Beartic? I don't know. I mean, they already have Excalibur, so that's, like, fine, I guess. But, like, I don't know, Serena, maybe? They just could have done so much more. And they gave it to fucking Zeraora. Or Zeraora. Zeroria. I don't even know how that guy's pronounced. Because I never see him in games. He's a stupid mythical Pokemon. That being said, though, Mega Scoldlin's pretty cool. He's gonna get a great. Kind of like the same thing about Golurk. Just add a little more, but don't go crazy with it. And that's all they did with Scovillain. That's all I needed. My arms are up in the air. Absolute Pokemon. Absolute cinema. They didn't need to do much more. And they did as much as they had to for Mega Scovillain. I would have actually liked to have gotten this guy in ZA rather than in being locked away in the DLC. It's a real shame that he's locked away in the DLC because I actually would have liked to see him in game. But what can you do when your publisher is a shitty piece of shit? What can you do, man? 3 more Megas left. First off is Mega Glamora. It's okay, I guess. Yeah, I don't really care for it. Mega Tatsugiri. Okay, so I kind of like this one. I like it because it's silly. It's like a sushi platter, and that's kind of all it is. I don't know what the difference between these are. Why they look somewhat different. I think this one may be the best looking. It's gonna get a good though. I kind of like Mega Tatsugiri, even though like why did Tatsugiri of all Pokemon get a fucking Mega? Like who asked for this? But it's almost like it's so bad it's good. It's kind of how I'm feeling about it. I think it's kind of good actually. I like that it's a sushi platter. It's fucking stupid. And last but not least, Baxcalibur. He's got like an extra ice around his face, around his jaw. It's kind of cool. And then like the blade out of his back is larger. It's okay. I actually like Baxcalibur quite a bit, as you may recall from my rankings of Gen 9. I think he's just gonna get an okay. I know in the one trailer for, what was it, Mega Dimension I think it was called? They showed off Mega Baxcalibur. And he like, when he does an attack, he like flips onto his back with like the blade in the ground and then like just glides across the ground. That shit looks so stupid, man. They did not, I think someone thought that looked raw as hell. However, it is not. It's not raw as hell, I'm sorry. I apologize, but it is not that cool. But yeah, that is the end of the tier list. Thank you guys all for watching this Pokemon Mega Evolution tier list. Let me know what your favorites are in the comments. We made it through with no disgusting tier.
None of them are like outright terrible. Like there's some ones I don't like. Obviously, like Mega Gyarados and Mega Pyro, I don't think look very cool. And there's a lot of forgettable ones, like Frostlass is just like tall. Why does Audino have a Mega? Mega Starmie's like stupid. Like doesn't make sense. Mega Skarmory is like fine. Mega Barbacle's like what am I looking at? Mega Scrafty is high key racist. Like why did they give him that? But yeah, that's gonna conclude this ranking. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys all have a good day. Videos for this channel are still a work in progress. Don't you worry, I'm slowly working on a review, and I have one other series that I am going to try out and see how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.